It's time for Furious Action Gamers Mutant Mayhem. It's pretty good. Castlevania, released in 1986, is a classic series. Castlevania is like one of those weird games, right, where like everybody loves Castlevania, but nobody knows why. Nobody really loves Castlevania. They love being good at a game that's perceived as hard. Yeah, it's not actually a hard game. It's a perception of difficulty. That's my problem with Castlevania. I've beaten this game 100 times. I think I was the first person to beat it. I beat Castlevania when I was 2. It's not hard at all. You have to play it exactly one time. It's hard exactly one time, and then once you beat it that one time, it's over. It's done. There's no longer any point. Once you've beaten it, that first time, it's the easiest game of all time. So here's like my problem with Castlevania is that it's not really a game. It's not a real game. It is what I would call a performance showpiece platformer. It's barely a game. Even like this first screen. This screen says it all right here. You've got 4 of the exact same tree, some kind of statue, and some torches. Look at this shit up here, up at the top of the screen. This mass of green bullshit up top is the smoking gun, I think. Because what that is, that's like some kind of like lichen. You ever been to like Florida? They've got, it's like grandfather's beard. It's like a plant that hangs off all the trees. This is not in Transylvania. If you look at like what kind of country Transylvania is, it's like a grassland. They don't have grandfather's beard. They don't have lichens in Transylvania. And so you're like, okay, who cares? What do you mean? That doesn't matter at all. The point I'm making is that Castlevania is not based off of Transylvania. It's not based off the actual geological location. It's based on like those 1950s Universal horror movies. You know, like they love to like use fog machines, and they say, oh, put the lichens on the trees. It hangs out, looks creepy. It's on these. We got willow trees in the background of Frankenstein's monster, Mary Shelley. If I could like go back and like do any chick, it'd be Mary Shelley for sure. If I could like go back in time. What is Mary Shelley hot? Hang on, let me look up Mary Shelley. Oh fuck. Honestly, she's got kind eyes. I think Mary Shelley has that weird kind of nose that like points down. That I'm not saying like I like a nose that points up. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I like a nose that points forward, a straight nose, and hers kind of like does that weird thing where it points down. I think maybe like her parents drank when she was, I think her mom drank. I think maybe like her mom drank. I don't know how that works. But she's got really thin lips. Mary Shelley has extremely kind eyes that I could fall in love with, but her lips are so thin. That's something you have to think about when you're choosing a prospective partner. Could you kiss them? Are they kissable? And I don't know if Mary Shelley is truly kissable. I would go as far as to say that I would hate to kiss Mary Shelley. And that doesn't feel great to say, honestly. I'm not that shallow, but I'm shallow enough that I would hate to kiss Mary Shelley. But also she wrote Frankenstein, so maybe she's an excellent conversationalist. It's all about balance. It's a give or take. So yeah, let's just talk Universal horror movies. Here's my problem with Universal horror movies. I think that they are trash. and you should only enjoy them if you were there when they came out. So nobody alive today should ever think about Universal horror movies, right? If you feel anything about Boris Karloff or Bela Lugosi, if you feel any sort of emotion or way about those actors, you are mentally retarded. You're a poser. That's all it is. You're a movie poser. And so that's my problem with Castlevania, is that people jerk off Castlevania like it's like some amazing work of art. It's a sham based on another sham. Because the Universal horror movies are the ripoffs of old shitty books, and so Castlevania is a ripoff of a ripoff. You want to know how stupid Castlevania is? This is the first game of the series. Look at this. You see this this torch here? This what is it? Like a daze? What do we call it? A die? It's like a giant torch. Anything that produces fire in Castlevania 1 gives you an item. Oh, this is a heart? The heart heals you? No, the heart is ammo for your weapons. Okay. Of course, the whip is just a ripoff of Indiana Jones. And that's not a joke. That's true. The creator said, Indiana Jones is cool. I guess that would be cool if that's what he used to kill all of my favorite Universal horror movie monsters. Which this came out in 1986, so maybe he was alive when those movies came out. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but my point is that nobody alive today should like Castlevania, because nobody alive today should like the Universal horror movies. See this tree? Reused assets. See this statue? Have you ever seen two of the same statue anywhere? Have you ever seen two of the same statue anywhere? Tell me one time they used the same... Tell me one time in the history of mankind that they've used the same statue 3 times. Go to any place, take a picture, and leave it in the comments. If somebody... If some place has a statue and there are 3 of them, are you kidding me? And then if you look up top, on top of that castle, you've got the battlements sticking out, right? It looks like a castle. And then right above that, there's like pixels of bricks just like thrown around. This game is the most slapdash bullshit I've ever seen in my life. And this is the best looking screen in the game. That's the funny part. 3 statues. That's so insane to me. I had never even noticed that when I was a kid. They're out of ideas from the jump. You know, from the get-go, there's nothing. It's like, vampire bats, Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman. That's all the ideas they had. And so there are dozens of Castlevania games. What if I told you that these candles are a hallmark of the series? They came up with this candle idea like probably, the day of release in 1986. They're like, candles! Got it. Every single Castlevania game after this uses candles to hide the items. The beloved game Castlevania Symphony of the Night uses candles to hide items. Use a pot. Use anything but candle. And it's like, that's just Castlevania. It's so weird. It's so funny. Oh, we use hearts as our ammo. Oh, you're getting low on hearts. Oh, I'm about to die. No, you can't shoot a dagger out of you anymore. You can't throw holy water. Okay. And that's fine in and of itself. My problem with it is that people think it's cool. They're like, oh yeah, that's just Castlevania, bro. How wild is that? Dude, hearts? This game makes me hate people. Look at this room. This is so stupid. I could not figure this out as a kid. I had no idea how to progress. So you've got to get up there. See, there's a candle right there. How do you get up there? Look at this. You heal by breaking open a wall and picking up a chicken leg in the wall. It's called a pork chop. It's obviously a chicken leg. You heal by picking that up inside. Can you imagine what that would do to you if you ate a chicken leg inside of a wall? Unbelievable. Alright, so I had to try this 100 times. Here's what you have to do to progress. You cannot make this jump. It's not possible. Watch. 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 Are you insane? Yeah, okay, game. Great. But yeah, I played this game when I was 2. I beat it when I was 2. If you're older than 2, you should not be playing this game. It's a game for mental retards. I hate to say this. But this is a game for, you know, girl gamers would like Castlevania because like that's my thing that I hate about with women is, God, I hate women. They think that like they are horror movie experts because they watched John Carpenter's The Thing, and I'm like, dude, just watch Blumhouse. Watch a Blumhouse movie one time. Watch a Blumhouse movie and you'll be hooked for life. Get off that old shit. Truth or Dare by Blumhouse is one of my all-time favorite horror movies. You don't have to like pretend to like old shit to impress me. But yeah, this is like the easiest game. Once you've played it once, it becomes effortless. It's so crazy. So when I was recording this game, it took me like looks like 10 minutes and 59 seconds to beat it, which is apparently the world record time to beat the game, which is hilarious. I didn't like. I'm not gonna submit this or anything for like a world record because what kind of an idiot would even want to be a world record holder of Castlevania? Yeah. Honestly, I'm like a little bit embarrassed. But I guess I'm like the best Castlevania player in the world. This game is like, it's Ghosts and Goblins for people that aren't good enough at Ghosts and Goblins. It's for like people who like thought that Ghosts and Goblins was too hard.
Ghosts and Goblins. I'm talking Mega Man combined with Castlevania. That kind of hard.
Shut the fuck up! Turn your mic off! I said you can sit in here if you turn your fucking mic off. Sorry, that's my intern, Jimmy. I kind of like keep him in here. He's like a kid that I hired off the street. I let him sit in here and watch me play, so that he can get we can get a high school credit for his media class. He said he wants to make movies. I said, come to my house, and I'll give you a high school credit if you come to my house. And so, basically his job is to say stupid shit like that to make me look good.
Wow, what an asshole.
Oh, fuck you, Jimmy. Fuck you. So tired of you. I'm sick and tired of you. I'm tired of looking at your stupid fucking face.
What the fuck is your problem?
Yeah, well, I fucked your mom. Once you get a good item like the cross, suddenly the candles become dangerous because if you get another item, it overwrites the cross. You can't get it back. Which turns this immediately into the most unsatisfying game of all time. Can you imagine if you're like, yeah, I can beat Castlevania. Anybody can beat Castlevania. Look this up. Here's my point. Look up how to beat Castlevania. You'll get like a 10-minute video, a 20-minute video, how to beat Castlevania. Can we look this up? Pull this up. Jamie, pull this up, please. Jamie, look up how to beat Castlevania. You're looking at like a 10-minute tutorial. Look up a video like how to quit drinking, how to save your marriage, how to reconnect with your estranged son. Dude, it's gonna be like it's gonna be a 5-minute video. It's gonna be a 5-minute video to save your marriage. But you need 10 minutes to learn how to beat Castlevania? Are you kidding me? Are you insane? And then everybody loves to jerk off the, what was he, like, the direct... He was, like, the art... This was, like, the guy that, like, brought the team coffee, Koji Igarashi. Everybody loves Koji Igarashi, and he's, like, a nobody. He's never made a good game, but, like, people love to jerk him off. There's this goofy anecdote where he was in a game store, and he saw in, like, the bargain bin a bunch of Castlevania games. He worked at Konami at the time. And he was so outraged. That's not even the important part. The important part is if the series is so legendary and amazing, what were they doing in the bargain bin?